Social communication is one of the essential social skills for any individual to survive in the world. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Our today's topic is business communication. So here we begin with the topic. And for understanding what is business communication, you should understand first what is effective communication. The most basic of all the human needs is to understand and be understood, which means to communicate effectively. It is simply sending and receiving messages, or the art of getting our messages across in an effective manner. It is an act of giving, receiving, or sharing information. In other words, talking or writing and listening or reading. Good communicators listen very carefully. They speak or write very clearly, and they also respect different opinions. It is simply exchange of facts, ideas, opinions, attitudes, judgments, and even emotions. This is an acronym for communication, which tells you that we should be clear when we should speak in an organized manner, it should be very meaningfully spoken by the speaker or written by the writer, it should be meaningful to the listener as well as the reader, understandable, natural, interactive. It should be interactive because communication is a two-way process. If we continuously keep speaking and there is no interaction from the other end, it becomes very monotonous. We should be careful of whatever we are speaking. We should remember not to hurt the sentiments and feelings of anyone. We should be assertive, tactful. We should try to make the content which we speak very interesting. And we should be open to all the new ideas and to the changes and to the new things coming up. And communication is not just verbal, it is even non-verbal, which means we can communicate to the other person without being verbal, without being vocal, which means through writing, through showing our feelings or by showing our feelings. But the key to personal and career success is no doubt none other than effective communication. And I think all of you will agree with that, isn't it? Okay, so there are different types of communications. Verbal, which is one-to-one or through a mobile or through different meetings which are held. Written, that is through writing emails, another letter, messages, through fax and even memorandums, or even writing your own diaries in which you are communicating about what happened but to yourself only. The third kind is visual, that is by seeing or by reading. It could be video conferencing, it could be paralinguistics, which means your body language, what your body speaks, because even body has a language. Our actions portray something. And it could be a combination of all. And definitely it is a combination of all forms. Mediums of business communication are meetings which are held, the webinars which are held, the workshops which are held, the emails, the reports which are presented, different presentations like the PowerPoint presentations, different videos and so on, telephonic conversation, in between their own office communicating with each other, with different departments, with different sections which are there in the office, and through newsletters which are printed. The importance of the medium of communication. Now this is a data which I collected. Now this is 7% goes to email and text, which means to written communication. 45% goes to when we are talking to someone but through a mobile or through video conferencing. And 100% goes to when we speak to a person who is present in front of us, which means one-to-one communication, which is the most effective form of communication. Now, skills in communication broadly categorized into three: listening, writing, and speaking. So this is what we are going to discuss a little in detail. Now this is a mind map which I have made related to this only. So I will just share it with you and show it to you. And then you will be able to understand better what I am trying to communicate to you, or in a way convey to you. My message should be clear to you so that you understand and you can grasp some information which is going to be useful for you and helpful for you in your lives, because communication is an extremely essential part of everyone's life. Now this is a mind map which I made, in which skills in communication, which I have divided into 3 categories: listening, writing and speaking. Now listening has certain hurdles to it and certain tips to it. Writing has certain important points to it, and there are certain points to remember what we should at the time when we are writing. Then the last is speaking. So there are certain points to speaking as well. Now we continue through the PowerPoint presentation, because all these are once again given in that presentation. So we will just go to that and continue with it. Now the listening skills. Now the best way to understand people is to listen to them. And when we listen carefully, if we are good listeners, then only we can be good communicators. This is another data which shows a similar data which I showed to you before. Listening 45%, speaking 30%, reading 16% and writing 9%. Now this is a data or a chart which shows to you order in which we are taught. So this is the order which we are taught: writing first, then reading, then speaking, then listening. It should be the other way round. This is the order in which we learn actually. We listen and learn, then we speak, then we read and then we write. And this is the order in which we are taught. So let us move further. Now, effective communication is the first important part to effective communication is effective listening. So there are certain hurdles which I also showed you through the mind map, which are once again mentioned here. Prejudgment. We become prejudgmental of the person who is speaking. We become self-centered and do not pay attention to the person who is trying to communicate and tell us and give us some important information. We develop selective listening, selective hearing. We do not pay attention to certain things which we do not want to listen, or the things which do not interest us. And our mind is wandering. We do not pay attention to the other person when the person is trying to communicate to us. We are thinking about different other things. There are certain tips to cross these hurdles and to look beyond. Now these tips are: we should look beyond the speaker's style. We should try to understand what the speaker is trying to convey to us. We should try to fight distractions which are there in our way. We should listen attentively and actively and definitely provide a feedback. The speaking skills: we should take the initiative. We should be polite and pleasant, clear and concise, constructively critical, and we should not overdazzle, and definitely send and seek a feedback. When we are speaking, we should perform as an actor. We should do a role play actually. And these are certain tips to help you to do that role play. Now, public speaking is a common, there is a part of public speaking which is very important, which I'm just going to touch upon, and this is what I'm going to cover in a webinar which I will be conducting very soon. So these are certain points, but I will be covering this in detail in the webinar, which will definitely be free of cost for all of you. Complimentary, since you all are present here and you are watching this video. So it's complimentary for all of you. The public speaking is stressful. You need to be perfect to succeed. There should be time slot, should not be too long or too short, and need to please everyone. So this is a way in which I will be teaching you tips and tricks for effective public speaking. Now we come to writing skills. Whatever we write, we should plan it and then write it. We should visualize what we are trying to write. We should think about it in our minds and then write it. We should use very simple language which is easily understood by the other person. Punctuation should be correct, because the wrong punctuation changes the meaning of a sentence. We should use paragraphs. We should use effective headings. We should use effective subheadings. And we should reread whatever we have written. We should check the spellings, because even a spelling mistake might change the meaning of the content. Now, there are certain barriers to communication. This also I am going to cover in the webinar which I will be conducting soon. So these are some promo postures of what I am going to cover. Body language as well as barriers. Now, how we can improve our body language? These are certain tips for you all. Don't cross your arms or legs when we sit. Have eye contact, but don't stare. Don't be afraid to take your own space. Relax your shoulders. Don't touch your face. Keep a good attitude. And in detail, I am going to tell you about it in the upcoming webinar. Now, this is a conclusion in which I have tried to put into different pictures. I hope you enjoyed the session, and definitely it was that I could communicate to you in an effective manner, and you have definitely grasped something from it which is going to be helpful to you. I am going to share the details of my upcoming webinar very soon with all of you. Hope you have a good day and enjoy. Now, if you want to ask and you have certain questions, you are most welcome and free to ask those. Okay, so if there are no questions, we'll just call it a day. Okay, good evening and have a good day. Bye.